Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to the Inchworm Show. It's Motivation Monday and I'm here with a very special guest. You know, every week I got somebody here to push us, to motivate us. Entrepreneurs, preachers, pastors, anybody here that has a positive message that's going to help you get through the rest of the week. That's who's here on Mondays on the Inchworm Show. Today I have a very special guest. She's an entrepreneur. She's a hairstylist. She's got her own YouTube channel. She's doing so many amazing things out here. And she's here to uplift everybody, especially the Black community. She's very passionate about that, which is awesome. Without further ado, I want to introduce my very special guest, Miss Mariam Davis. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So tell the people just a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, I am an entrepreneur. I've been a hairstylist for a little bit over 8 years. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I just started a YouTube channel. So I'm really into empowering the community, women, Black people, and just really uplifter of the spirit.
Yeah, don't be acting like you don't be whipping up no hair.
Oh my gosh, yes. Everybody always, points it out, like, what about the hair? Like,
yes.
Yes, I'm a hairstylist, so yeah, that's my talent, I guess.
How long have you been doing hair?
I've been doing hair ever since I was in the 5th grade, so a long time, but as a professional, 2011. So yeah.
Dope. And what do you do? Can you do sew-ins? Do you do natural hair? What you be doing? Don't be what you be doing?
I do sew-ins. I specialize in sew-ins, quick weaves, hair cutting, and right now my new specialty is lace wigs, in which I also just dropped my first ever hairline about a year ago, and my website and things like that. So yes,
throw it out there.
Going into wig making now.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not into wigs.
Okay.
I'm not. Maybe you could turn me on to wigs, but I'm not into wigs because I always feel like you can tell that they're not real. Like even the good wigs. Like,
have you ever had one?
No. Well, I've had a couple.
Okay.
And I'm thinking I got a photo shoot coming up, and I'm thinking about I want a short wig, like a curly short bob, something.
Curly short bob.
Yeah, but it
can work with that.
It's the part. It's like the
part. The lace.
Like, the lace. What's so good about lace fronts? Why do people like lace fronts?
Lace fronts. Actually, I'm about to make a new lace frontal wig, and I cannot wait because yes, it is an amazing thing. I have to say, hair is technology, and we ought to be grateful. Every time it comes down to this, like right now, I have natural leave out, but I really personally believe that getting laced is like a gift from God, like literally the hair gods, and we ought to not take lace for granted because listen, if you have some very great concealer, like literally you can't use just any old type of foundation. You got to have some popping concealer that's going to really cover the lace, and right now we have HD lace. The technology with the lace, it's getting very natural.
Okay.
It's getting there.
All right. I'm gonna get there with you. I'm gonna get there.
It's worth it. It's
I
worth
be
it.
seeing the net though. I be seeing it. I see it, Mariam. Stop be acting like y'all. Can y'all stop acting like y'all don't be seeing that? Can y'all stop?
It is an illusion, but the thing is we have to appreciate, because with every type of extension, like whatever we do for an install, if it's not natural leave out, they all look artificial or quote unquote fake or not real. So I swear, from going from a circle weave to an invisible part to illusion part to a lace closure, now we are very fortunate, and it's so worth it, girl.
Okay.
You just have to have like a top slayer like me, to install it, and then you will be all right. You will definitely love it. If I do your hair, it will look extremely natural.
Okay.
And you will not have that effect of being so fake.
And
Trust
that's
me.
the thing. That's why I always have a leave out, because I be wanting it to look real.
Yes.
I ain't got time for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Leave out it's good, but you have to, protect the hair.
Right.
It's better. It's more healthy.
Okay. All right. So fine. Maybe I will. I am gonna get a wig. I'm gonna get a wig for my photo shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to. You have to. I love the crochets, by the way.
Thank
which
you.
we do have to mention I did snag that look.
Yeah. She did the crochet look. This is my favorite. This is my favorite look. This is my favorite style. I normally don't switch up my hair a lot though. Like I kind of keep it the same just because I'm a nerd. I like to be boring. I like, I like to look beautiful. I love different hairstyles, but I'm also lazy. I'm not afraid to admit that. Like I just want something simple. And this is simple.
It is.
And it's quick.
I loved it.
It's easy. I'm not about to sit in no chair for 24 hours to get some braids.
24 hours. I actually just saw somebody say that. They did 24 hours.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It looks beautiful, though. God bless y'all who do it, but I cannot do it. So give me some crochets. Give me a little... And this looks natural. Like, that's what I'm all here for.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, I love it.
Fashion twist.
All right. So the first time I met you, I do got to shout you out because, like, you supported me in the beginning. You were there. I was doing a Battle of the Sexes outside, like, relay race. And we had a lot of fun. It was outside. And I love just getting people together and having fun. We got a lot of views on that video. It was a lot of fun. Just men and women running, having relay races. And I'm all about just... people having a good time. So that brings me to my next question. Like, why do you love doing what you do?
Why do I love supporting people? I think it's natural born thing because I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay.
I think like Aries are naturally motivational people. Like we like to uplift others. I don't know. I've just like really been in touch with, I don't know, the spirit from a young age. I was in the church, like not a church child growing up, but I'd say in my early 20s, I got really more into spirituality and going to church a lot, and it just grew with me as a hairstylist. Like being an entrepreneur, you have to be, like a leader and somewhat work on yourself so that you can just be that person. If you're going to be behind the chair, then you're definitely looked at as a leader. So you definitely have to, stay in that space as much as possible.
Right. I'm going to move the hair a little bit. I think we should be cool, but
oh no,
I just want to make sure. We're not live, so it's okay.
I hope that it didn't disturb the...
I don't think it did, but I'm thinking about it now.
Oh God, please.
No, I think we should be good. We good. I'm just paranoid. I got 20
million
things going on in my head. But I'm here with you at the same time. That makes sense.
Same.
Okay. All right.
Like, is my leave out sticking up right now? Speaking of leave out.
No, you did. I'm team leave out. I love a leave out.
Leave out. I do too, but, I just believe that the lace, it is so great when you really just want to switch styles when it's very convenient. Like seriously, it's really luxury. I really can't complain. I love my lace. Right. I love the lace.
All right. You're also known as Styles by Miss Mary. Okay, and that's on YouTube, right?
Yes, actually my YouTube channel is under CEO Hairspiration, which is actually named after my hairline. So at the time, all of these years being a hairstylist, Styles by Miss Mary, it was like not really a brand that I created. It was more so like a brand that I created, but not by really naming it or really, getting a logo or anything. Like I pretty much self-branded without really putting a stamp or real business together. No LLC, none of that. Just like being a creator without much thought. And before I knew it, one day I woke up and I'm like, wow, I actually kind of created a brand out of what I'm doing. So really, I created my brand. Yeah. And which is CEO Hair by Miss Mary. So I kind of took the Styles by Miss Mary thing and incorporated with the CEO Hair. And you got my YouTube channel, which is CEO Hairspiration, where hair and inspiration meets. Okay.
Awesome. What can we get from your YouTube channel? Like, what's something that we can get when we watch?
Well, when you watch, the first few videos I started off with was with depression, healing, anxiety, mental health, really about motivating the people. You're going to learn a lot about healthy eating. I live a gluten-free lifestyle. So I want to, yes, I'm not a vegan yet. I'm working towards that slowly but surely. But, just, working out, kind of traditional. I would hate to say like traditional YouTube style, but really just lifestyle, you know, how I live, and just really helping people to grow, you know, through my own experiences.
So, okay, was that a connection with the hair, or how does that work?
Yes, okay, it's with hair. Now, how can I break this down? Like, it's with hair, but mainly as the hairstylist. Like, actually, I've been saying this, and I hope to write a book called The Shadow Behind the Chair, because
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, the shadow behind the chair, because the hairstylist or the entrepreneur, it's really a lot on the other side. A lot of people don't realize what a creator or artist goes through, and that's really what I have been expressing more with this channel, CEO Hairspiration, is really to reach the people, not so much through technical of the training, which I will get to that as well, showing some techniques and things like that with hair, but really on the inside of the person. Like, actually now I express myself more as a mental beauty expert, as well as a technical hairstylist, but more focused on the mental aspect of beauty and wellness at this time.
I honestly feel like that's what the name of your YouTube channel should be.
What do you think?
The Shadow Behind the Chair.
Oh my gosh.
Or
really?
Shadow Behind the Chair instead of Styles by Miss Mary, because it's like you already put out, like, that seems to be what you're most passionate about. And hairstylists are therapists. My hairstylist knows she's my therapist.
Basically, you see what I'm getting at?
No, I get it. That's what I was like, I get it. Because hairstylists, you're sitting there, and how often are we sitting there one spot? We now moving. Sometimes you got your phone. Sometimes you do got your phone. But someone is sitting there touching your hair. It's an intimate experience, and the only thing you want to do is vent. Like,
yes.
So you hear about everything, family, man. Like, y'all get all the juice, all the stories. I know I be telling my business.
Literally.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
And we be telling our business too. Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah. So styles behind it. I don't know. You think about that, and you do.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, outside of and maybe make the book after that, but that is
The Shadow Behind the Chair. I struggled with naming my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, with building a brand, it's not easy to just pick a name.
Definitely not.
Put a lot of thought, you know.
Yeah.
So I love that. But thank you for the advice, and trust me, yes, it's like where my heart is now. Like, I feel that with hair, with where I've reached in the technical field, like, of course, I have to start teaching. You know, I really have a passion to teach, you know, the techniques and getting people on board with growing their skills. But I'm also really more focused on the inner being. I feel that a lot of times, like through cosmetology school and the industry period, we focus all of our attention on our technical skills, which is what I did as an artist for years. Focus on, you know, doing better work, the greatest work you can, and really losing sight on really what's important is that the inner being is who's doing all of the work anyway, and really having the right mindset as you keep moving forward in your career. So definitely focused on mental and beauty wellness at this point, because I feel that it's really important. We sometimes forget.
What are some of the challenges that you faced being an entrepreneur, being a hairstylist, doing what you do? Like, what are some of the challenges you faced?
Wow. Challenges, it's like, okay, somebody just told me recently, challenges are just obstacles. Like, okay. Well, I've been through a lot of obstacles then. Tremendous challenges. I feel that one of the biggest ones lately that I've experienced is perseverance. Like perseverance, that is a definite word that means a lot, especially when you put it in action, because it's about moving forward. You know, a lot of people, we can start projects, or we even just the thought or saying, I want to do this, or I want to create this, and you know, you really have to take the steps forward. Like, God likes radical action. Like, you know, you got to be a doer, not just a sayer. So that's one of the hardest challenges, is really, really getting the courage to put in the work, the action that it takes to be successful.
Yeah. With that said, I would need you to, since Motivation Monday here in the Inchworm Show, provide some inspiration for people who are afraid to follow their dreams in terms of being an entrepreneur or a hairstylist. Oh, I like doing hair. I do my daughter's hair. I do my son's hair. I do whatever. But I'm just afraid to go and start my own business, or I'm afraid to do that. What's some advice that you would give somebody? Because you've already taken the step.
Oh, yeah.
So,
wow. I feel that fear, it probably will never leave. So, courage is the definition of fear with bravery. So you got to move forward past that. Don't give up. You have to try. If you fail, that means that you definitely are succeeding because you tried at least. Mm-hmm. So definitely, literally go for it. You have to really get your feet wet. I don't know how to explain besides experience, so that you know. Just do it. Like, that's what I always say. Just do it like Nike. I tell my clients and my friends, just do it. Just do it.
Dope. Tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can get information about what you do, your hairstyles, all that good stuff.
So everybody can add me on Facebook at Mariam Davis, or follow and like my business pages, CEO Hair by Miss Mary. And I will talk to you guys soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Mariam.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. I'm your host. I'm your host, Yesha Inchworm Phyllis from the Inchworm Show. Make sure you follow me all over social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Follow me. It's Motivation Monday. Make sure you get out there. We all got struggles. We all got things that we have going on in our lives. But we got to keep going. We got to move forward. We got to get through that week, that month, that year, every day. We got to get through it. And we will together here on the show. Thanks again, Mariam, for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, make sure you tune in. I will see you all next week for Motivation Monday. Thanks. Peace out.